Cannot start a studio session without a coffee and the croissant. James was the right one to do that. We argue every day. It's all about the feelings. This is not just a job, it's a passion. This is gonna be the future. I wouldn't be here without my team. And it was one of the best day of my life.
We have a very, very special episode today. I'm really appreciate that I have a show because of this person. I'm appreciate for that, and I would love to introduce my very special guest at Supersonic Talks podcast, Matt.
Hi.
MEDUZA.
Thank you for having me. And first of all, you have a show because of your music. So that's the most important thing.
No, appreciate it. And honestly, you are one of the, not the most, a lot of artists who not just support but also get in contact with me, like personal, which is like, it's very rare for the artist like you. You know, like, is it your regular thing that you're talking to?
Yes, because my thought is when I like a song or a specific song or just like an artist in general as a sound, I just want to get in contact with them and then maybe trying to find, I don't know, a balance to collab or just like to share all the experiences and the music, because I really like to know the way they approach when they make music.
And you like texting or like trying to get in contact to all artists that you're playing the music? I mean, not to all, but most of them?
I mean, when they answer, when they reply back, yes.
You have a lot of time to do that? It's insane.
Traveling, I just like being on the phone
from where it
quite
comes
a lot.
From that you really like open to the other artists like that? It's like all the artists from your team, like Simone or Luca, they're like doing the same thing too?
No, they're less DJs, they're more producers, so they more focus it on maybe trying to find the new sound or try to work more on the music and be inspired by what I send to them.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one mostly around the world, so I can see, I don't know, maybe I can see the new trend like Afro House, the techno music and that kind of stuff, so I can send to them. And
so you decided what the music will be in your like sets, or
it's a personal taste.
yes,
there are, every time we travel, and especially every year, there's a new trend. And when you go, I don't know, like we've been in South Africa,
Yes.
and there was like this big thing they call Amapiano that is becoming big in the world too. And we obviously being most of the time in the US or in north of Europe, it wasn't not a common thing except for, you know, you see kind of music video and that kind of stuff. But I sent the entire playlist to Luca and Simone and said, this is gonna be the future, because I don't know, I was feeling something, and listen to that kind of style there in their country. It was something, it was an amazing feeling, it was something special, it was a different feeling. So I got that.
It's so interesting because like I don't have any other person in my like artist brand, just me, like by myself, and sometimes it's hard to have a contact with myself, like to understand what the music I'm going to play, what the vibe do I have, but it's like three of you.
Yeah.
And I think it's, how hard is it to find this balance?
It is. It
you
is
have
hard. We argue every day.
So do you have a moment
Yeah,
when
of
you're
course.
like fighting?
Yeah, of course. Maybe I like something and they don't, so it's totally fine. It's really a positive thing, because I know when we all three of us are like agree on the same thing, I know that it's a good one.
But how you making it happen that you like come to one decision? Like
we just need to sometimes maybe we work on something and then I play it in on the show and see the crowd reaction. Probably that's the best reaction and the best like feedback you can get. So it's the people. You just play things and people react on that, and if it's a good reaction, it means there's something in there.
Can you say that Simone and Luca is your family?
They literally are. We grew up as a friend also before
How long
MEDUZA.
you know each other?
15 years around, yeah. So the positive thing of all of three of us, it's just like we are friends also outside of the job. We go hang out, we have dinner, we go on vacation together.
How you came to this like to this point when you are friends, you're best friends, you are co-workers, you're one team, and you have a good relationship, and you're working together? It's like insane. Sounds insane. It's three of you, not two.
We've been lucky because we understood that to do this job at a high level, it's quite impossible to be alone. So you need to build up a great team around you, and the fact that they trust me as a DJ, as I trust them as a producer and musicians, I think it makes this more easier for everybody. Trusting each other, and I don't know. I think it's all about the feelings. It's all about the connection. We friends. We grew up together. We share the same passion, because this is not just a job. It's a passion.
When you're saying grow up, you're from the same city?
Yeah, we're from Milan, all three of us.
Oh, I've never been in. Maybe I've been one time in Milan, but I love Italy.
It's not like LA or America in general. Milan is just like if you live like 20 minutes.
You're like neighbors,
yeah, 20
you're
minutes
best
driving
friends.
from each other. So it's just pretty small as a
You
it's a
just
town.
getting coffee and croissant in the morning, like gelato.
You cannot start a studio session without the coffee and the croissant before. So that's the must before that.
What's your favorite cuisine? You still like Italian?
It
Prefer
is.
more Italian?
Yeah. Italian is my
What
favorite
is in
cuisine.
your rider?
There's focaccia for sure. But there's just like candies or like Ferrero Rocher, M&M's, and just kind of shit stuff.
The show that you are doing with James Hype, it's a
Yep.
big thing. And how long you doing this show, like our house?
We started in Ibiza last summer season, and we saw the reaction of the people because me and James are playing different sets.
Yeah, that's the question. Why you decided like to do this collaboration exactly with James Hype?
Nowadays, especially in the DJ industry, it's not like what we want as a new generation, like with John Summit, Don Dalla, and some others. It's just like showing people that if you just play one kind of music, it's not that you just have to play that music and stop. Being a DJ is just like it's a journey, so you can go from Afro house to tech house and more progressive. And then do you think if you grew up as like a resident DJ, local DJ, you understand that because you build up a show starting from R&B and then closing, I don't know, maybe at 5 a.m.
Bass
with
music,
after party,
yeah.
or techno music. So you understand that people needs a journey, and we can create that. Me and James, we both grew up as a resident DJ in our cities.
Yeah.
So we have the eye on the crowd and really understand when people need something different. So we said,
Why exactly him? Why not a John Summit or Damdala? Why exactly James Hype?
we are from the same team. We are under the same team.
Oh,
So
okay.
we have the same management, and it's pretty easy to
That
get in
makes sense.
contact with each other. We started with this idea. We tried. We saw that it was working, so we said, why not? I'm still good friends with John and Dom, but I think James was the right one to do that
Why do you like him?
because he's a true person, and he really loves what he's doing, and he's so talented. Honestly, sometimes I have to stop it when he just do skills and stuff on the decks. No, but apart from jokes, he's a great person. He's so humble. He's so talented, and I really love him.
When you start the first show with James Hype, did you have like the moment when you have to like understand like how he's working, because he's doing like a live show? I saw his setup. So did you have any like moment when like okay, we have to like work together, we need some time to understand each other, or you just like work right away?
The positive thing of this back-to-back is that we never prepared anything before.
Really?
Yeah, we're just following each other. We just following the vibe of the venue and just have fun. I will never say to James, don't do that, don't play that, because if he feel that, he needs to play that. Then I'll play something else, and then we will see the crowd reaction. We can make mistakes. We can all make mistakes, but I will never say something like that to James, because like playing back to back is just like having fun together
And respect each other.
and respect each other. So everybody needs to be free in being yourself.
But at the same time, you have realized that this person is exactly the person that you are matching with him. You have to know it before, I think. No?
No, you just have to try and see what kind of connection you have between.
Can you imagine like if you start your show with James Hype and you're not matching as an artist? Is it?
It can happen. It can happen, and
But
you
we are
tried.
lucky that, yeah.
Oh yeah, you try. You just try. I did a few back-to-backs. I was playing in Miami with Loco Dice, and it was that kind of magic feeling too. So I don't know. I really love DJing, and I really love to test myself in playing different genres.
Can we say that you're a team person, like you working in the?
I love
Because
working.
I'm a team person. Like I feel myself more not like confident, but I know that in the team I can work like much harder.
I
than by
wouldn't
myself.
be here without my team around me, like the managers and even like Luca and even James. Even if he's not part of the actual team, Meduza, is still part of part of my journey. So that's a great reason. For that.
As I see, you really love collaborations and B2B. Which is your like 3 artists that you would love to do like show together on B2B?
On big two, I mean, I have my favorite, that is Solomon.
Okay, I can let him know.
Thank you.
Next time.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you. Then, of course, as Italian, Marco Carola.
Look, if you go to space, he's playing like every day in space. So I think I love him so much.
I've been there when he was playing there, and then he did like 8 hours, and then Solomon played 8 hours after Marco, and it was my birthday. And it was one of the best day of my life.
Have
honestly.
you tried to reach out Marco Carola to do some?
Yeah, I know him. I met him at a space, but obviously, like touring, it's not that easy to get in touch.
Yeah.
I'm in touch with Solomon too, but it's by email or by text. It's like this with every DJ, Diplo,
Yeah,
Dom
yeah.
Dollar, and stuff like that.
And the third one?
Third one, I would say Diplo, because I
Why
never
you never
backed.
mention any girls DJ?
I don't know, honestly.
That's the thing. We have to change this pattern. Like I know, like a lot of big cool artists, like female artists.
I've been doing back to back with female DJs. So I did Eli and Fur,
Yes.
and I did. Probably that was the only one.
No, we love Diplo. We love everyone, but I wish that someday you can do some.
I'm open
Duo with
to.
female.
Of course, yeah.
So
we
many
always
girls are
we
rising
always
right now.
like to have girls in the lineup. For example, now we opening the Ushuaia, the High Ibiza,
Yeah.
and me and James are playing back to back in the main room,
Yeah.
and second room is only girls. It's
I
because
love it. I love it. No, I appreciate that you like. I mean, not you, but it's happened that me and Tini, we are in the lineup tonight.
Of course, yeah.
It's so cool. It's fully European lineup, which is.
I mean,
like it, honestly.
Tini and Selena were on the lineup in Miami too. Female touch is always different, and I don't know what they have, but compared to when we play, they have that kind of magic touch and contact with the crowd. I don't know. It's the way they look at the crowd. It's the moves they do. I don't know. That's
It's
something
the
magical.
thing that the man will never understand, you know.
It's probably like that. I'm not as good as you, so.
What the advice you can give to the new artists that just start their music journey? Like, you have a lot of experience, you did like a lot of mistakes, good and bad shows. What the tips or advice you can give to the artists that just start their career or start producing music, playing?
I see a lot of people trying to replicate trends, and that's probably the worst thing you can do as a young DJ or a young producer, because if a thing is already a trend, it means that it's over. For us, as a perception, yeah. So you try to need to evolve that. Maybe doing the same thing, but more in a different way, like in a different perspective. Something when we go in the studio and we try to work on something, we try maybe to be inspired by something else that already exists, but we need to put our touch in it, because otherwise it's not unique. So I would
be
just
more
say,
authentic, stay authentic.
yeah, just be inspired by the stuff outside, but just be yourself too. So just like give that 20% of touch,
Yeah.
that people can recognize, okay, it's you. For us at the beginning, it was pretty easy when we had the sound signature, like the plug.
For sure, yes.
So we didn't invent that. And then also like the backing track was a kind of a UK underground that was already famous, but that sound signature was the touch. And it was just 10% of the song.
Yeah.
So that can help.
I just want to say that it's really positively surprised for me that you, like Nicole Maudaber, like Blondish, and other big artists, so
I love
open.
Nicole.
Like, she's amazing. I was like, when we started like talking to her, I'm like, oh my god. I remember myself like 5 years ago staying in EDC and watching like her techno set with Dubfire, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm super happy that maybe you are, Nicole and Blondish, you're ready to give people already to the other artists. Because sometimes like when the artists are smaller, they're a little bit like close, not super open for other people. But I appreciate that you are a great example how I want to be in the future, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
No, really, that's true. And not to be as a like star with a crown on the head, but be more open to the artist, because I love it. That's it.
I would have paid a lot of money to find, when I was really young and I was just like a kid, for somebody that could like have help me in like understanding this industry and like bring me into it. But so that's why I don't want to do the same kind of mistake, because the industry before was a kind of a close ghetto.
Yes.
And now it's with the new generation, it's more open. So I think we have to keep it open for everybody, because we can be inspired by new things. We can create a great team. We can create big collaborations. Yeah. I think it's not only for the music. That should be like the entire world like that. But if we start from the music, then at least you have something.
I love it. I love it so much. I hope that one day when I got my papers, I'm getting my green card. I can go to Italy and we can have some delicious pasta and wine and talk about
anytime
music
you want.
in the more calm atmosphere. Right now, Matt has to go to prepare his set.
Yeah.
But I appreciate for your big heart, for your like music, for your talent, and hope to see you soon next show, or maybe play with you again.
Of course, yeah. Thanks to you for being part of this amazing journey. So it's not gonna be the last time, and I would more than happy to invite you to Italy and have a dinner together and studio session. What?
I was living in Sicily. Italy for a month.
Oh wow!
Back in the like 8
One of
years
the best
ago. So I love
places.
it. I love Italy. Okay.
So you have to come back.
I accept the invitation.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is the best show.